Ladies and gentlemen, to a very tired little boy, a lucky episode. Hello, everybody. Can you say hello? Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk to y'all. Anyway, he's nodding off, and so am I. My last video didn't upload, so to try and recap the last video. Oh, by the way, it's blocked off right there because we don't want him getting attacked by her. And Lucky wouldn't hurt those babies. He would play with them. I think he wants to, but he's afraid to. But we've been really working on this apartment. And we took the rug out. It's outside. We let it sit out there for a while to get some sun and to air out, and we put some carpet freshener down on it and vacuumed it. Yeah, vacuuming outside. I mean,
he's vacuuming the street.
Yeah. And then we turned it over and put it on top of the car, because it got wet under a little bit of it, and then.
He's not obsessive compulsive disorder.
And
back on the street.
Yeah, the street needs to be cleaned. So we have appointments for our eye exams.
Well, that's good, so you don't drag all the dirt in the house.
Yeah.
All the sand.
Yeah, because I wear boots and they have big lugs, and the dirt gets up in there.
And you don't wipe your feet.
No. And in the wintertime, there's sand because they put sand everywhere. Put more sand, I think, than salt. But so anyway, we have appointments for our eyes. We're going to have our eyes removed and get new eyeballs. And no, we're not doing that. We're getting eye exams so we can get eyeglasses. I figure while we're up there, we can look and see how much the glasses are, but we can get them online really cheap. The thing is, when you actually go there, you have somebody to say, yeah, okay, we, put the bifocal part right here, so, there's some give and take there. I mean, yeah, they're really cheap online, but maybe we'll both get our eyes examined, and my wife.
$69 for the eye exam.
Yeah, maybe we'll both get our eyes examined, and my wife will get her glasses, and the next month I'll get mine. I don't know. It depends on which way we go. But we've been really working on this place, and we had a crate over here. And it's in the closet. No, the closet is not just thrown in anymore. Things are not just thrown in the closet. We actually have it organized. And the one reason for that is that my wife likes to crochet and knit. And she has lots of yarn, different kinds of yarn, and don't ask me, I don't understand all that about yarn.
I'll have to teach you how to crochet.
Yeah. So anyway, one thing I wanted to say about, when we get glasses, I'll be able to read again. But one issue that I have, I try to use these cheap, these are like from the dollar store, which are actually better than the $10 or $15 pair we bought at Walgreens.
They are?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, my mind races. It just races. It just keeps going. It doesn't slow down.
How fast does it go?
100 miles an hour. And it's like I can sit here with like a book. I can have a video or something playing. Like I'll watch a movie or I'll watch something here on YouTube, and then I'll intermittently go back and forth on surfing. And it's like, how am I supposed? I have to get my mind to just. I need to be able to concentrate, and I have a hard time doing that.
You tell the doctor that.
Yeah. So.
And you can call that one doctor too.
Well, I better do that today before we go to bed. So.
Something's loose in his head. They have to tighten it up.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that?
MRI.
MRI. They did an MRI, and they say they found something. So.
Oh, I don't think it's anything major.
But you know, I've had better health care up here than I ever did in Texas. 40 years in Texas, and I've had better health care in 2.5 years, than I ever had in Texas. Go figure. But I'm gonna clean this desk off for the most part. We got the rug outside, and that's airing out, and plus it had, you know, it needs to be
cleaned a little bit.
You know, I don't know if we can find a cheap steam cleaner that we can rent or something. But you know, we've gotten a lot of stuff out. We're not doing it today, that's for sure, but we have stuff to put in the basement. Because we don't want to get rid of most of this stuff, you know, we just don't have...
We just need a bigger place to live in.
Yeah, we definitely need a bigger place to live. And we do have stuff to donate.
I would say tear down the wall, but the neighbor wouldn't appreciate that. I would just kick her out. We don't like her anyway.
Yeah. So, anyway, you know, we bought eggs last month, and we don't know where they are.
Oh, they're in the refrigerator somewhere.
I didn't see them.
Huh?
I haven't seen them. I've looked.
No.
Hoping not in the trunk.
I think we know it by now. You know, a long time ago, you know. The smell would probably knock you over.
Yeah. So, anyway, you know, I wrote to this guy on Texas Death Row, and I haven't heard back from him, so... You know, I don't know how much longer I should give him. You know, if he really wants... I mean, look, you know, with all honesty, to find a guy like John on death row is...
Rare.
Yeah, it's going to be rare. So, I have to wrap my head around that, you know. And because this one guy, I was just trying to be nice to him, because I'm sure... nobody else is, considering what he did. You know, I seriously question if John ever did anything except take the rap for somebody else. But I miss him. He was a good guy. Wish I could have known him in person. Who knows? Maybe we did cross paths at one point or another. But Texas is a big state. But you know, if this guy's not going to write back to me, then I'm going to be a little more careful, and I'm going to look for somebody who didn't do something as dastardly as this.
Well, did somebody give you his name?
No, John, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I just found his name.
Oh.
So, I'm like, and yeah, I've saved all the letters he sent me, but they're not organized, or you can't really see what's over here, but the plants are outside because I watered them. Let's see, is there anything else? We're not finished working here, but we can only do so much at a time. My back hurts. My wife's back hurts. We're not 18 anymore. Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah. You know, and one thing I'm wondering about when our daughter comes up here, if we have to lean over to, well, I won't say what it is, but to take it off and clean her up. I don't think we can lean over too well for too long. So, I don't know. We're going to have to talk to her about that. Doesn't mean we can't. Doesn't mean we don't want to. Just means
we're old.
We're old, yeah. And Kat, if you've watched this far into this video, you said there were some things on that website that can be sewn. I looked today again, and I mean, like you were saying, patterns were on there. I didn't see any patterns. So you might want to give me a link to that, because I didn't see.
Probably didn't look in the right section.
Yeah. But those sissy diapers, those actually look cute. But you know, those are meant for boys, right? I mean, that's what a sissy is, a male. but they're cute. I mean, we can't afford to get those for you right now. Not that we wouldn't like to. We'd actually like to get you quite a bit of stuff, but and same for Gabby. We'd like to get both of you some things, but
well, you could move to. If you could move up here, hey, you could move here if you want to, but
yeah.
I don't know if you tolerate the weather very well.
Yeah, because I mean, you know,
it'd be an extreme change.
Yeah, because I mean, it's 75 right now.
It's nice right now.
Yeah, and the night gets in the 50s, probably even in the upper 40s. But
sometimes 40s, I think.
Sometimes 40s. You know, and you're 105, 110, 115 degrees. Well, at least San Antonio gets that hot. I mean, Dallas Fort Worth, I guess, gets close to as hot as it does in South Texas. I don't miss that heat. Gosh.
Except in the middle of winter when it's snowing like hell.
Yeah.
Then you wish you had a jar of it you could open up and melt the snow.
The size beard is not as long as mine, you know that? But his is darker, mine is lighter.
Well, yours is like his is like one side's dark and one side's light.
No. So, and they're talking about mushrooms. I'd love to be able to grow some mushrooms.
We'd probably get the wrong ones if we went to pick them.
Yeah, and that's why you have to be careful. But up here, it's so wet, it's...
Well, I put the damn fiddleheads.
No.
I got the wrong ones.
We could have eaten them, but...
They would have tasted.
A little bitter. More than a little bitter, I guess. But they would have been edible. They wouldn't have killed us. But
it sounds like the way where they grow at, they almost grow in the lake, almost. They would grow in very watery areas.
Well, it's very moist up here, so...
Yeah, mosquitoes love you up here.
And this year, one of the nice things...
Too bad.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad with mosquitoes this year, which is kind of...
At least they haven't threatened to carry us off yet.
Yeah, I mean, last year...
I'd let them eat me alive.
One picked up my wife up by the shoulders and started flying away. I had to take the Mosin and shoot the mosquito. It took 15 rounds to knock the mosquito out, knock it down. But anyway, no, they don't get that big.
Well, when they bite you, you think they're that big.
Yeah, and there are a lot of them. But this year, like, you know, I say, it hasn't been bad this year. You see, you know, I have all sorts of stuff that I can do. I can do the EMT stuff. I can start, once the desk over there, not this desk, that desk, is cleaned off, and we have enough ink to start really printing stuff, I'm going to start on the spelling and math. But my mind will not freaking slow down. And I have a book, I think it's titled,
You got that one spelling book I bought you at Borders.
Well, this is a book on the unquiet mind, slowing the unquiet mind or something. Now, how can you read something like that if your mind is going 100 miles an hour? It's like, oh. And so we have, you know, my wife bought me a spelling book, and we can print a bunch of stuff off. We already have a bunch of stuff printed off. But I need to do math, spelling, English. Those are the basic things that I need. I have an okay grounding in history. I was a history major in college. You know, what was that, 15, 20 years ago? Like, do I remember it? You use it or lose it, you know. It's like ASL. I took 4 semesters of American Sign Language in college. Do I remember any of that? No. What I remember is the manual alphabet, because I learned that when I was like 8 years old, 8 or 9 years old.
I know a few odd ones.
And it's like my sign name. You know, there's this, this, or this. But I don't know any deaf people up here, so, you know, I've seen very, very few people signing. So just because somebody's signing doesn't mean they're deaf, because in college we had to go to a restaurant and we had to order, everything up, for a certain period of time.
Sign language.
Yeah, nothing but sign language.
Oh boy.
And the wait staff, they're like, oh, these are deaf people, and
So do they know what you wanted?
well, we had to
They
point
understand
to
you?
it. We had to point to it. Yeah, you had to point.
Oh boy.
But then, we had to do this for like 20 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever the time was, and then we could start speaking. Well, once we did that, the wait staff kind of got pissed off at us. They thought we were deaf, and we weren't.
Then you had to explain to them what the hell's going on.
Yeah, our professor did.
So they didn't throw the food at you.
Yeah. Because they were being really nice and helpful and everything. And, but it was a Chinese restaurant. It was on Broadway. I mean, it's a good restaurant. I like the mom and pops restaurants. I always find those to be better. And there was one on San Pedro. Oh, I don't remember the name of it now. This lady owned it. It was a Chinese restaurant, and this lady owned it. Li Was, something like that.
You have to get somebody who's like native Asian, so they cook it right. I like this place here in town. I swear they use canned sauces.
Well, this lady decided to retire. She sold her restaurant to her cousin. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't worth going there anymore. And her cousin was from China. Go figure. But I think her cousin, I don't know if her cousin was male or female, I think kind of like this restaurant here in town, kind of just stock stuff. Just let you...
I think these people are from Mass that own this.
Yeah, I've seen Massachusetts plates over there. But anyway...
They buy it all down there and...
What?
They probably buy it all down there and bring it up here and...
So...
They probably wouldn't know how to make the sauce if they had to.
Did you notice if they had an accent or not?
I don't remember.
Well, actually, I heard some of them talking, I guess, in Chinese, speaking in Chinese. But...
I bet they don't even know how to make peanut sauce.
Well, isn't that Thai?
Yeah, but it's commonly used.
Yeah. So anyway,
I mean, you just start with peanut butter, I think, and put other stuff into it.
You know what I miss on Okinawa? We had peanut tofu. Tofu made of peanuts. That was good stuff.
Why don't you search the internet and try to find it?
Anyway, so this video is like 20 minutes long. Bye.
Uploads.
Yeah, let's hope it uploads.